experts, and I do tease him pretty rough for about 2 hours. He puts up with it, but he really is brilliant at what he does. And he brings us some of the coolest things, some you've never seen before. We have brand new coming up tonight. We have last chance on price breaks tonight, including something that's up to $300 off. You'll see a little bit later on. Mike Mezak, our favorite coin geek, welcome back.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you good? Are you ready for a fun night?
I am. We've been busy in the coin world.
And I have to tell you something, they have been busy. And we have this really cool Baltimore coin coming up you got to stick around for. I came into work and I sort of know what's going to go on, but when I know when Mike's about to arrive, it all changes. Because I think part of the excitement of watching the show is you're making deals and finding different things right up almost to the last minute.
Yes, more so than anything else that we do around here, because it's a collectible. I mean, you know, like for instance, these two coins, this coin was last made in 1893 and this one was last made in 1892. So I just don't go get a bunch more of them. I got to find the people that have put this away for 125 years basically and said, okay, what can I buy those for? More importantly, what can I buy 200 of each one of those for? Right. Is ultimately what it comes down to.
This is a perfect example.
And what this is this is the first commemorative $half that the United States government ever made. It was for the Columbian Exposition in Chicago for the 400th, the Quattricentennial for Columbus discovering America. That was done in Chicago in 1892. Now, these coins are absolutely 100% authentic. They made one in 1892 and then one in 1893 because the exposition was a couple of years long. These are the original coins, and it's not like you get one or the other. For $99, you get both. So you get two solid silver $half that are the first commemorative $half ever done by the government. They did those. They released them at the Columbian Exposition in Chicago.
Was it only released there?
Yeah, right, in 1892 and in 1893.
Oh, cool.
And we have those coins. You can have them. They're called the Columbus $half. They're relatively famous, and because of what this is with where silver prices are, and you're going to hear me say this a lot, silver prices are basically at 5-year, almost 10-year lows, and so because of that, a lot of coins that are pretty significantly silver-based, which is what this coin is, are now at like 10-year lows. And that's what we have. Not only do I have these coins, but I've got them because of the silver in them is down so significantly, I can give them to you at prices I've not been able to do in a decade. So you get the pair of these for less than $100. Absolutely original, not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. They're 100% original, and they are absolutely spectacular at less than literally $50 a piece. And less than $50 a piece.
And I want to add one thing. The 3 Flex Pay is only for tonight. Now,
oh, goodness.
Within our last 2 shows that Mike and I have done, we are doing special Flex that I've never, ever seen before. First off, having Flex is kind of a treat.
Yes.
We have something coming up. What's the most expensive item in the show?
Probably $2,500, $2,600, something like that.
Got to stay tuned to find out what it is. There's no Flex on that.
There's no Flex Pay on it, no.
But you will see really special Flex, but it's only valid tonight, and this is the first of those. Right. And there are several in the show. So if you want to pick this up using 3 Flex, it's a great time to do it.
Well, and here's what it is. We do a lot of coin things here. We have a lot of people, new coin collectors starting. This is one of those things that gets you into the world of these vintage coin collecting. So if you've collected the state quarters with us or the national parks or all of the new stuff, and you want to collect the vintage coin, look at this. This is the 1893 or 1892. There's the 1893. It's actually just a tiny bit rarer, actually. It's 100% original. Christopher Columbus. This was issued at Chicago in 1892.
Can I see one?
And pick it up.
It's in really good shape for being, I mean,
oh yeah, these are
100 and how many years
and
old?
Keep in mind, with silver, what it was then and what it is now, many of these have been melted and destroyed over the course of the years.
That is so cool.
A tremendous opportunity to own a coin that many people have never seen, let alone you have the opportunity to own both of them for less than $50 a coin.
It's real monetary, because you say
it's a $half. Yeah, I understand.
It's a true $half.
It's a true $half. Okay. And the United States government has a tremendous history of commemorative $half after this coin was released. Many of them were thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. The first ones you can get for less than $50 a coin.
Do you know how many they did of this when they originally did it?
I don't recall off the original one.
But I'm sure
they did a fair number of them at the time. Okay. I mean, it was a big deal.
Okay.
But a lot of them have been melted and so on and so forth. So, I mean, you know, this is a great opportunity for you right
3
now.
Flex Pays, that's only for tonight. So if you want to take advantage of it, this is the time to do it. And Flex Pay is easy if you're new to us. Any major credit card. Now, we'll save us a lot tonight.